What's up, YouTube? Sorry that this video is taking so long to do, to make, to sit down and it. It's here though. 3. Is this 4 years? No, this is 3 years. Boxing. That was a 1 year. This is two. This is three. This is 3 years. Yeah, I did an unboxing video. I did a 1 year follow up, which is the big one. Did a follow up last year. This is the third year. The third year. All right. So first off, I'm sorry it took so long to just sit down and do. Been busy. I actually took some time off streams to be able to knock this one out. It's probably a good thing though that I did wait to make this, because the video that I would have done a month ago might not have been the same case of what I'm going to show and talk a little bit about now. The big thing that I'm going to show you pictures of is that I have peels and tears. That though, I don't believe is really from the chair and its aging process. That has to do really, I believe, with me neglecting the chair. I have pictures of it that I'm about to show. I'm just going to say why I believe it's me. If you've been over to my streams, you probably know me that I ride a motorcycle and stuff. Well, I do this horrible habit with my jean jacket and my vest. And then I have this big black leather jacket that's really heavy too, and I sometimes throw them on the chair and stuff. Not hang on I throw them on the seat because, you know, you're working in a room and stuff. I'm sure you can get it. Sometimes you just throw your shit on your chair, and I sometimes would stack a couple things up on the chair. And I noticed that the tears, I first noticed them when I lift up my heavy black leather jacket, that where one of the zippers was, one of the tears was on where it says Titan on the side of the seat. And I gave it a bit of a look over. I didn't really pay a lot of attention to it, but I just kind of like saw it. I looked over the rest of the seat quickly, and I'm like, it's just that. It's no big deal. It's actually gotten a smidgen worse. I'll show that. Actually, I'm going to look at it right now for me. I'm going to bring that here. It'll probably appear up on your screen right now. This is my first time going to be doing pictures over a video. But let me get the first picture up. This is the overview of the entire seat now. When I first noticed the first tear under where it was originally just where the T for Titan was, now you can see where the N is, that it's a little much now. A little, you know, that I believe that is from the zipper, because I believe if it was just me sitting in it, it would be more about it appearing on the stitching than it would be the material itself. And then what I started to notice second a few days back, where I'm kind of glad I did wait to do the video, is that in the middle of the seat there's a couple of slashes. I don't really know what could have done that, unless maybe it is more of what my zippers would be. You could see like maybe I could have lifted up the jacket, and that's why they're like a tear downs kind of in a sense or something. I don't know. They're not big, terrible tear. Well, no, they are kind of big. That is kind of a big tear. Really, we're not going to beat around the bush. It is, but I believe that my tears are self-inflicted and not really the chair losing its I don't know, its strongness. I believe the quality, it's not that it's crap quality, I just believe I mistreated it. And then something I noticed today, because I decided to look over the chair more thoroughly about anything extra, and I did find a little nick in the back. Now, I don't know, maybe that is genuine wear and tear. Maybe that's still from my jacket. I really don't know 100%. I just know I believe that these tears are from me neglecting it. Not that it's just, oh, it's a 3-year-old chair and it's turning to shit. Because I inspected all over the rest of the chair and nothing. Everything else all over the chair is holding up fine. Someone had asked me about the cleaning care products that they have available on Secret Labs. I've never used them. I've never purchased them. I care about, it sounds very hypocritical, I care about keeping things kind of nice and neat that I use with my stream. My everyday life is something else. But my stream with stuff, I mean, this is the same green screen that I've been using shortly after the 1-year video. I've had this green screen a long time. Like, it's still in the same condition. My computer, I dust and clean. Like, when it comes to just my professionalism, what I'm doing, my streams, my equipment, I try to always keep it nice. But, you know, you get a little lazy sometimes. You throw shit on stuff you shouldn't. And yeah, so that's where I believe the tears came from. My jackets, not that it's not a good product in the long haul. I don't think the cleaning products would have done anything. I think it's just that. I think it's cleaning. I don't think it necessarily provides any extra. I think the protection that it might offer is maybe that I actually had a coffee spill. I remember my very first coffee spill actually in this chair about 2 months ago, and it was fine. It wiped right off, no issue. I don't know if maybe if I were using those cleaning products, it would. There weren't any stains, as you could see in the picture there. It's not any stains at all. It wasn't a hell of a lot of coffee, but still a coffee spill is a coffee spill. Yeah, it was actually more towards the edge of the chair and stuff. I'm really going in depth about where I spilled my coffee on my chair. Oh boy. And anyways, maybe those cleaning products would be good if you do have a lot of drinks around and you are kind of like me. You take pride in it and you love it and enjoy it a lot. And maybe you want to go that extra mile to keep it good in the long haul if, you treat it better than I did mine. But I just never bought them. I didn't see any reason for me to buy them. Didn't care to buy them. A little extra piece of feedback. There's another streamer who I had met. Rough Gaming is his name. I hadn't gotten too much feedback from people in regards to the Omega lumbar pillow, and that being memory foam. I always knew it was memory foam, but no one ever went that extra mile and bought that because it's sold separately from the Omega chair. The Titan chair comes with the memory foam pillow, as is the Omega, but the Omega doesn't have lumbar support. It's just normal little chair, and it's $30 or $40 extra more to buy the memory foam lumbar pillow. Rough Gaming on Twitch TV, buddy of mine, Deep Rock Galactica streamer, as well as other games too. I was hanging out in stream yesterday, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if, because I've met a lot of people through these YouTube videos about this, and I don't think, no, Rough, we met through just Deep Rock, and I noticed he had an Omega, and I was like, oh, what do you think about your Secret Labs chair? I don't think he even knew that I do these and stuff, and I noticed he told me that he had the lumbar pillow, and I'm like, what's it like to you? Like, I felt like I might have come out a little weird, like, what is it like? How does it feel? Like, I was asking a little bit of questions. He's like, dude, I love it. Like, he was really loving the head pillow more. Just that's at least what we talk more about. But yeah, he said that the lumbar pillow was very good. He says he falls of chairs in his sleep. He falls asleep in his chair regularly sometimes because of just the combination. It is that comfortable to him, and I thought that was really nice to hear. All the other streamers who I know, they say they love it. There's nothing wrong at all with their chairs. As far as I know, I'm the first guy to have any real peeling and crap and tears. I had another buddy of mine who I've known for a couple of years now in streaming. Rust. His channel is Rust is Dead on Twitch TV. He's a cool dude. And he just got his Omega 2 weeks ago. And I asked him, once he got done with it, and I did a follow-up about a week later with him, asked him about how's it going, what do you think? My main question to him was about the armrest, but once again, I mean, it's hard to be able to be talking about the original product lineup armrest versus the new series if I can't try it out and feel it myself. But it still looks like, and I was trying to describe to him what I'm wondering, and it looks like, and it sounds like that the rework that they have done in the arms, it might offer a little bit more cushion than my original product, which is awesome. I mean, like I said, I think it's about an $80 price increase from when I bought my chair to these new editions, which, I'm sure it's the same quality for the back and the seat itself. I'm sure, like, the PU leather isn't any different. So probably keep that in mind. I believe the only serious difference still that I've noticed and see and ask, and it sounds like it's all about armrests. So that's kind of a re-follow-up, I think, about the last video. I'm pretty sure I talked about that. I've talked about Secret Lab so much. Not even just these little vlogs on YouTube, but with people. I kind of forget what I may have stated last year. Hence unprofessionalism on my end that I didn't recheck the videos. But really the big deal is I wanted to show the tears and stuff. And cover a little bit of the rips and the armrest. But more importantly also the memory foam, because these it's one thing when you buy something from a company, like just the main product of the chair. When people go that extra mile and they get that memory foam pillow, I feel like your typical customer isn't going to go that extra step to get that foam pillow for the lumbar of the Omega. So that's why I was very excited that Ruff had it and I got to ask him it. But I mean, memory foam is memory foam, and I haven't heard anybody say that memory foam is no good for them. Sure, there's some people out there that could say it, but it sounds like the lumbar foam pillow is really awesome to go with the Omega. So if you get it, you like it, maybe you want a little extra more cushion for your back. Sounds like it's a safe bet to do. Rips tears. Someone was asking me about it on the comment, what I thought of it. I think it'd be just a good thing if you know, maybe you do keep a lot of drinks around you like I do, but I never purchased it. I'm pretty sure my rips just came from a jacket. Pretty much all I have to say about this. I might do one more follow up a year from now to just show where these tears go. I'm very curious about it. I'm not gonna try and cater to them much. I might, and I was waiting to pull that extra little piece of leather off it. I might do that now, and we'll see where it goes, just because that'll kind of annoy me, but I wanted to keep things how they were for just the sake of taking pictures in the video and stuff, even right now. Yeah. But, yeah, so I might do one more year follow-up next year on this, and that'll probably be the end of this. In all honesty, the 1 year later video, I love that so many people found that video so useful. It's kind of why I'm still doing this. People are finding this source of information that I'm providing. I was in customer service for almost nearly 10 years, so I know how important it is for not just a little written comment on Secret Lab's site, but it is to show pictures, talk in depth about it, you know, really understand where I'm coming from about my user experience. And I've had a lot of questions, comments, and concerns. I understand everything. I do. I want to try and provide the best information back as possible. It sounds like Secret Lab chairs aren't for everybody. I believe that, though, for the majority of people who take gaming serious as a hobby or professional at streaming or esports, or even if you're just working at home for an insurance company or something and you're from home or whatever during COVID, and, you know, if you're going to be doing something for like 6 hours on the regular at home and you want something good and comfortable, totally take your first look here, I would say. For sure. I would just restate that I believe it's quality, very through and through it is. It's just, can you yourself justify spending that much money? To me, that's always the bottom line with a lot of things. And especially with online buying, all these different third-party made things of replicas of stuff, it can be a little funny. But for Secret Labs, this is their product and this is how it is. And they've been promoting a lot of esport, or I'm sorry, not even promoting, sponsoring a lot of esport events. I still believe, even with my tears, it's a quality product. I'm still comfortable in this chair. I still love my chair. And from the people who purchased their chairs through my link, who even went to Twitch and were buddies like Darkman and Burb did too, and also Faded Sevens. There's even more people who I just can't think of who came to Twitch, follow me, who were even also streamers in Twitch, who I still keep in touch with a good amount of them. They never tell me anything bad. I follow up sometimes like, by the way, you got the chair, right? How is it? And they say, still doing great. Still doing good. So my original product is doing well. It sounds like the 2020 series is doing fine and well too. So, I mean, if you're worried about something 3 years down the road, and you take care of it, it should be fine. It should be good. But as more time goes on, we'll be able to see from other streamers and other customers what it's like for them. It seems like the truly most, the real most maybe problem that I've heard, and it's not even much. It was just my friend Burbosaurus on Twitch, and one other person who was commenting on my YouTube page last week. His concern was, is there squeaking in the chair when you go left to right, or if you go front to back? Is there any kind of like a crack? And I said, no, there's no crack. But my friend Burb did have that issue. It sounds like that is faulty. Follow up with Secret Labs. I haven't heard any follow up as to how his case turned out with that. But as far as, he also want to know if there's tilt at all. A little bit of like play. There is like that a bit. That's always been there though for me. That hasn't evolved into anything extra, that little inch tilt back. It's never really bothered me. You don't notice it. Like, Yeah, that's the 3 years so far with my original Secret Labs Titan chair. As always, feel free to leave a comment. Even after next year when I make my probably last follow-up video on it, I'll still be keeping up to date as much as I can with comments. Trying to answer anything you have. I've had a lot of, if you're curious about like different scenarios and some interesting questions, that's totally what I covered last year. Like when I come up on these videos, I try to think like, what more can I say about a chair? And I really didn't know what extra things I could say about a chair until I made the video last year, all from the comments on the 1 year. This video really is just like, I really don't know what to say other than, hey, I got rips and tears. But it's not even to be a put down on the chair. That's just how the user treated it, in my opinion. Although there's, like I said, that one tear in the back, that might be the whatever. So yeah, that's the review. Still love it. Still comfortable. My armrest, I think I stated this. My left armrest is got play and jiggles, but I'm pretty sure I stated it in the video that I brought it up in, that when I first got this chair, my desk, I don't think I put bricks underneath it yet to raise it an inch or so yet. Or maybe I did, and what the deal was that my desk was here, and the chair would be here when I was sitting in it. And I would get game, and I'd get close to my monitor, and the arm would go under the desk. And then when you turn when I would turn to get up out of my chair, my left armrest would still be under the desk. And when I stood up, the pressure would want to apply to it. So even my left play jiggle, the right a little too, but not as much as the left, I consider that to just be, once again, kind of user neglecting, not caring to just do 2 inches, but that's it. Armrests have some play, but nothing that's like, oh man, it's gonna fall off or it's a piece of shit. But as I stated, this is the original. This didn't have rework done. I wanted to get new armrests to see what was up and stuff, but they're always out of stock. So we'll see where it goes. But I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope people get something out of this that they're looking for. If not, if there's more questions or concerns, hit me up in the comments. Come by to Twitch. If tears tend to get a little more worse, I might take pictures. If they start to get worse, if you're curious about it and it's now like a few months from now or almost a year later, feel free to leave a comment or come on over to my Twitch link and find out in advance. I had a guy that seriously came to me like 2 weeks ago, like, hey, did you make the review? And I'm like, nah, I'm supposed to do it tomorrow, and a month later. So I showed him live. I'm like, actually, you're gonna get an exclusive on the stream. Take a look. Oh, hey, there's actually a tear right there. Like, I didn't even notice it till I was live on stream. I was like, look at that. Oh, okay. And I started to think about that. I'm like, wait a minute, I pulled my coat up out of this chair today. And yeah, so but yeah, we'll see you around YouTube later.